Hey everyone, before we start today's lesson, I want to remind you that you can share your artwork into the Sketch Club on School for a chance to be featured in our upcoming Artist Spotlight. You can start your free 7-day trial by clicking the link in the description below. And now let's get on with today's lesson. Let's begin today's lesson in the center page with the brow, leaving a gap in the center. Let's start on the left side. We're going to curve this in and then up. Let's line this up on the right and come in the opposite direction. Now I'm going to work our way across the top of the eye, starting back on the left, going up, across, and then out. Let's tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. On the left side, we're going to step in to create a fold. Let's draw a circle, go all the way around towards the bottom, and just pull that up toward that bottom point. Do the exact same thing on the right. Now move in between the eyes and draw the bottom edge of the nose, starting on the left. Curve this down, and then up. Let's step up and draw a short curve across the bridge of the nose. Now we're going to move down and draw in the mouth, starting on the left, come down, and then bend that up. And then close off the ends with a bracket. Let's move back to the center, step down and draw a short curve for the lower lip. Now I move out to the side and draw the lower half of the head. From the outside of the left eye, let's step over, curve the head, coming down, bend this in underneath the mouth, and then bend that up towards the right side. Now I'm going to come around the side of the head, starting back on the left. We just want to bump this out and back in towards the top. And it'll connect the top with a curve. Now let's start back on the left, come down and in to right about here. Let's layer some hair coming down. Step up, come down and in, then this up and then in. And it'll continue this curve for the inside, going across and then up. Let's step down and draw that same curve from left to right, just up above the brow. Then from the ends, angle this down and out towards the side of the head. Come down and in just underneath the eyes. And I'll bend this down and then in towards the chin. Let's go to the side of the head and add in the ears. We're going to start on the left side. We're going to go up, around, and then in. Let's add a fold across the top of the ears. Come to the inside and add a hook. Now I want to brush the hair over towards the left. So let's start from this point. And bend the hair coming out and then down. Then it's out, up, across the top, and then down. Let's add another layer. So we're going to step over, curve this up, come all the way across, and then down. Let's do that again. Stepping up, coming around, and then down. Now I'm going to add 1 point, coming up and in. And now I just want to pull this around and then in towards the top corner of the head. Let's add a little bit of texture across the bottom. I'm going to start right in the middle, then this out and then up, step over and draw one short curve. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw in the inside of the coat, leaving a gap in the center. Let's start on the left. We're going to bend this out and then come all the way down towards the bottom of the coat. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's go back up to the top. We're going to fold the large collar around the base of the head. Starting down here, this up and then out. Line that up on the right. Now I want to tuck this up and then in behind the head. Let's draw the bottom half of the collar. From these 2 points, coming down and out. Angle this down and then back in. From the bottom of the coat, let's bend this out and then up. And we'll curve this up and pull that in, just underneath the collar. Let's go halfway down the coat. We're going to add a curve, the edge of the belt. Step down and draw that again. Now let's go up to the top, draw a straight line going across. And then in the center of the body, let's add a curve across the chest. Now we're going to add a trim with another straight line. Along the top, let's add a curve for the collar. Step down and draw that again. Let's go back to the belt. Let's step down in the center, add a curve. Now leave a gap in between the legs, go over toward the left side, then the leg going out and down toward the left heel. Move over towards the right, go out and down towards the right heel. And then we want to curve the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, bend the foot, coming down and then up. Let's go back over towards the left side. We're going to curve the foot, going up. Now we're going to bend this down, aiming towards the heel, but we're going to leave a gap along the inside. Let's go back up underneath the coat, bend the leg, going out and then down on top of the feet. Now I'm going to add a thick sole across the bottom. So we want to take this curve, step up, and trace it across on the left and right side. Now just up above the foot, we're going to add another curve for the edge of the boot. Now I also want to show that the coat wraps in behind the legs, so just underneath in the center, let's draw a straight line going across. Now we're going to move back up to the top and draw on the arms. Let's start with the arm on the left holding the staff. Starting underneath the collar, just going to bend this down and then out towards the wrist. From the wrist, let's curl the thumb, going up and then down. Round up the thumb, go all the way back up towards the top. Now along the outside, we're going to wrap the fingers around the staff. So from the side of the thumb, let's draw a half oval, going out and then in. Step down, draw another oval. We want to tuck this one up underneath the thumb. Let's do that one more time. Now I want to place the staff in behind the hand in a slight angle. So let's start from the top finger and go up, out toward the top. Let's line this up underneath the hand, come all the way down towards the bottom. Let's round up the top of the staff with a small curve, and then the bottom going the opposite direction. Now, going back up to the top, draw that same straight angle line coming in behind the hand, and then continue down towards the bottom. Now, let's go back up to the wrist. We're going to curve the palm, coming in, go all the way around, and then out in behind the staff. And a step up, curve the bottom of the arm, coming in towards the side of the body. Now, we want to line up the bottom of the arm over on the right side, then the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. From the wrist, add a small half circle from the thumb. I'm just going to close this off with a curve. Let's add 3 fingers on this side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to come down and then up, step down, bend the second finger. Now the third finger, we're going to come all the way around, blend this into the arm, and just pull that in underneath the collar. Now I'm going to finish off by separating the cuff and the top of each finger. So from the thumb, then it's up and then out. And then the top of each finger, adding a curve. And then we'll sign an art and add a splash of color. And that's pretty much it. That's how I draw Gambit from the X-Men. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.